It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? I don't either. Because it's not 10 o'clock. That makes sense. They should be in bed, you fuck. You irresponsible shit. It's Wednesday, which means comics. New comic. It's Bethel. But beyond that, in the world of nerddom, there are two phantasmical trailers that came out on Tuesday that I did not address because it was the 16th, and, you know, me and April 16th, we got a thing. We got a thing, alright? So I'll address it now! Because there's a lot of books, and there were a lot of books out today. Quick rundown from least awesome to most awesome. Let's see, shit, there's so many. Savage Wolverine number 4? 5. Savage Wolverine number 4. It's kind of sexist. I didn't pick that up yet. Probably pick that up Friday. So, that's why it's not... Clearly it's not good enough. I was like, left it on the back burner. Not to say that the books I'm reading, I didn't pick up a bad one. So, Jesus, what do we have? Yeah. I do believe Ghostbusters number 3, which was a damn fine effort. You gotta love the Ghostbusters number 3. Janine, you get a little backstory on Janine, and the boys come back at the very end. Spoiler alert, but... Yeah, I'll just do a quick run-through. Milkshake. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up! My milkshake, motherfucker. You ain't drinking shit! Anyway. The Shadow, Year 1, number 2. I had forgotten about this title because it's a monthly, and fuck me. That was a month ago. Not even like 3 weeks of solid, 4. 5? Shit. I had forgotten, looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, hey, alright. Picked her up. It's really good, but Lamont Cranston is so... in this book, even though it's from the perspective of, what's her name? Penelope Ann Miller's character in the movie, whose name escapes me because they didn't say it in this issue. And again, it'd been a while, I'd forgotten, but it's from her perspective, so unlike Commissioner Gordon and Batman, Shadow Year 1, it's all about her and how she views Lamont Cranston. It's really dope. My one beef with this book, though, is that Lamont, in the daytime, talks an awful lot like the Shadow, regardless of what he's doing. Like he says, yes, they've committed the ultimate sin and they must pay. Like, fuck, dude. You're just being a... Hold on. Aren't you the, man about town? Oh, I mean... The criminal should pay the ultimate price! The weed of crime bears bitter fruit! It's like, dude, you don't have the thing on yet. You're blowing it. He's really shitty at staying undercover at this rate. Now, maybe that's supposed to be the thing, but right now, no, it doesn't read that way. But it is badass, because, unlike the radio plays and the Alec Baldwin film, he shoots to fucking kill. Like, everybody. He doesn't really offer any quarter. He's just like, fuck him. Shoots a dude in the neck. Fucking, if they're not frightened by, the voice and the laughter and the disappearance, the invisibility trick, then you're fucking dead. So he makes sure to kill all those fools hard. And he does, which is, awesome. And the writing, I don't remember the writer. The writing's fun because they do have the grasp of the ridiculous early 30s lingo. The slang. They use coos a lot, which I'm a big fan of. So, woo! Make mine Marvel, make it make mine Marvel for a reason, motherfucker! Because of last week's, there's a bunch of shit that, I didn't apprise you of, but it doesn't matter. Because this is the new week. Right? Right. Make mine Marvel. 2 solid fucking entries. So solid they would be a number 1 Duke of New York. Actually, no, I should break it up. But again, I'm doing it in order, sort of. Scatterbrain. Long fucking day. A lot of comics. So we shall go to, in my scheme of things, yeah. Alright, see, I'm rating it as I go. Sorry. It's crazy, it's Night Drive. I didn't even say who I was. You should already know. It's in the description. Fuck you. Don't tell me how to do my job. Got a milkshake here. I gotta drink it before it's warm. I don't drink milkshakes that often anymore. And don't put any protein in it, pervert. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that Age of Ultron number 5. Book 5? Book 6. Sorry. Book 6 is a fucking juggernaut. This Age of Ultron series kicks fucking ass. Because not only does everybody get owned, but last issue Logan made a fucking thing to be like, essentially kill Hitler by Hitler we mean Hank Pym, for fucking up in the first place and being like, Ultron's a great idea. Thanks for making Vision, Ultron. He's like, no problem. Wolverine surmised that he should just fucking whack Hank Pym in the past. Because they have a shield time machine or some goofy shit like that. But no, shit gets fucking real. So on one timeline, Fury and a bunch of badasses go to the future, and Wolverine decides to go into the past, leaving everybody in the now, I guess, completely without a paddle. Sue Storm absconds and goes with Logan to kind of be like, look man, don't kill Hank Pym, we're better than that, we fought for so much. But Sue Storm is the only member of the Fantastic Four left on Earth. So Logan keeps bringing up the point, he's like, look man, remember when you wept for your kids? Remember when you wept for your husband who died before you and your brother? Yeah. Times 1,000,000, and then she says 1,000,000,000 because fucking Earth is getting wiped the fuck out. Ultron is taking the bitch over hard. He hates humanity. Good job. On the other end, you've got an awesome action sequence with all the flying Ultron baddies in a city that Ultron made, with Fury and everybody kicking all that ass. Cap, Red Hulk, everybody, it's a fracas of awesomeness. And it's co-mingled with Hank Pym dissecting, was it like Dragon Man? I don't know. And being like, what a beautiful, android. And Wolverine coming being like, sorry bro, I'm gonna have to kill the fuck out of you. I won't want to, but I have to. In light of my events, in light of my timeline, yes, you must die. And he's like, what the fuck? And then Sue Storm's preventing him, and then we go to the future timeline with Fury and the gang, and Captain America gets his fucking head blown off, and everybody just pretty much dies in fighting the Ultron bots, because there's fucking thousands of them. Meanwhile, it cuts back to a huge revelation to fuck things up for the current timeline. If Wolverine's in the past, and Fury and everybody dying is in the future, the modern thing is the current age of Ultron, and how it's going. They're fucked in a fun way because, Wolverine fucking kills Hank Pym. Kills the shit out of him. In a fucking glorious panel, by the way. Spoilers, but you knew you were getting that, because it's comics tonight. That is, the third best book I picked up today. I glossed over Ghostbusters because it's a transitional read, but it's solid. It's solid shit. It's just so light and airy that it doesn't hit me in the gut like my other two favorites that I'm mentioning right now. Of course, Judge Dredd, number 6, IDW. The American version of 2000 AD, for lack of a better descriptor. I've gone on and on about this fucking book. I will continue to go on and on as long as this book merits it. And today is no exception. Judge Dredd, number 6, IDW, fucking love it. He solves the thing of the Crumley droids and delves a little deeper, including running into one of his old partners who had to replace his body with a droid, into the droid war. Side story after that is delightful. It's just a badass fucking read. Dredd kicks like 100 dudes' asses with a baton. Because he's Judge Dredd, bitch. He act like he ain't done crowd control before. Crowd control? Control? Bad. Diction. Roadhouse. And of course, my absolute bi-weekly favorite, Thunderbolts, number 7, I do believe. I might be off on that one. Thunderbolts, number 7. Great artwork. This one pictures Wade Wilson from Nipple Down holding the bloody, bullet-ridden shirt of Frank Castle, the Punisher. So when I picked that up, I was like, no. If Deadpool fucking whacks Punisher, it ain't gonna work. I won't throw the book out, but I will be like, fuck this shit, and I'll be done. You can't do that. That's my read of the week. It's my pick of the week. Thunderbolts, read you some. It's superior to the original Thunderbolts. Now I'm going to ruin it for you. So even if, cover your ears, because it's the best. It's the best. This one elaborates on the big, major subplot, or at least, actually, it might just be the plot proper, to be fair. Red Hulk, a.k.a. Thunderbolt Ross, has been fucking up foreigners, undoing some of the wrongs that the CIA and himself have done in the name of world peace. In the name of finding out who this rogue weapons dealer is that has basically what appears to be Iron Man armor, an army of them, fucking around. Which I thought, Justin Hammer. And maybe, but he's looking to nip that shit in the bud because the power source is gamma ray, and it's bad shit, dude. Bad shit. But the other plot, of course, is the continuance of the Punisher, Elektra, Deadpool love triangle. And by love triangle, Deadpool's butthurt and Elektra and Punisher have perfectly muscular sex. Because they're fucking sociopaths and murdering dudes gets them off. And then they get off on each other. Face, neck, and chest. All of it. Fantastic. I guess Greek and Italian go together. I don't know. So, Deadpool's on point with Frank, because Red Hulk knows some shit, says the leader, who's still like Cat Williams with a giant head right now. He still doesn't know exactly what the fuck's going on. And he's like, why do you keep me here, Red Hulk? And Red Hulk's like, I can't type with these giant sausage fingers. That's pretty much it. Hack for us and do surveillance. He's like, okay. He's like, Deadpool, what's up? And he's like, I don't know, man. Frank's really bent up about this Elektra thing. He's not acting right. He's not normal. He's like, I knew this would happen. Damn it, Frank Castle. Frank Castle's not acting that way, but it's Wade being a silly Billy Strawberry. There's a great couple of panels where Wade just drops in on Frank, yeah, as, you know, little spyglass looking at what his viewpoint is with the sniper rifle, looking through the spyglass like, this vantage sucks. He's bending over all curious and shit, because of his other hand has his handgun behind him and he's ready to blow Frank away. And I get, nervous. And Punisher's like, oh, well, it depends on your point of view, I guess. And then bang is heard, and, the operation that they're working on to find out, who these gun runners are is going down, and I assume Frank Castle's dead because I'm a fucking idiot. Cut to Wade Wilson with a giant hole in his fucking head, and Elektra manning the sniper across the street, a position across the street. Then awesome shit happens with the real Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts are go on this shit, because then the deals go bad with the, gun runners, and so of course everything has to get blown to shit, because it's the goddamn Thunderbolts. So the splash pages of Venom whooping all that, ass, all these illicit gun traders' asses, with his awesome Venom powers. He got Punisher and Elektra double fisting RPGs, it's amazing. And Red Hulk smashing. And then shit goes down because apparently mysterious Iron Man, maybe Justin Hammer, probably, gamma radiation Iron Man droids have locked on to Leader. And he's like, oh fuck. And that's where we're left. Wade Wilson has a giant hole in his head. He'll get over it. He usually does. Curious to see how this plays out. But fuck yeah. Love it. Trailers. What are they? They're huge! The new Star Trek Into Darkness trailer kicked my fucking ass open. Just bang! And that's why I eat funny now. That's why I have to drink this milkshake. Because Star Trek Into Darkness wrecked my body. No, but seriously. Not only is it like straight up Captain Kirk has to find this fucker John Harrison and whoop his monkey ass. He'll do anything to, obtain this. But there's the whole, responsibility angle that Pike is like, hey Kirk, you're kind of a dickhead. This is your opportunity to make good. Please don't kill everybody in the process. And he's like, no, fuck this John Harrison dickhead. I'm going for it. And then the fucking music and shit. And there's a clip of, no shit, an actual Klingon conflict between Federation space guys. UFP versus Klingon. There's a fucking ground war. You see the new Birds of Prey that were in the Countdown comic. They look fucking great. Actual, combat, like rifles on rifles and spacecraft and shit. And John Harrison reveals a ship that looks sort of like a modified Enterprise D. But it's all very dark and it's very flimsy. So is he from the future? Is he evil Picard? Who fucking knows anymore? But shit looks fucking wacky, because the Enterprise is going to fight not only Klingons, but something much larger that I couldn't pin down. This shall we begin? Shall we begin? Oh, I'm working on it. Is apparently Harrison's catchphrase, because when he's in the prison cell, he says it again a little more, emphatically. Now, shall we begin? It's too high. I'm working on it. Working on it. Dry throat. Haha. Sure, whatever. Irregardless. Yeah, no. It looks like he's going to pull Loki better than Loki did. And Klingon conflict. This movie is aiming right at Wrath of Khan with a big hairy wang. And just being like, fuck you, we're going to fuck it better. And honestly, after that trailer, it might. And if it does, then I am living the goddamn dream. I already lived through the Lord of the Rings films. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh. It's a good time to, all my favorite superheroes have at least one movie that's worth a fuck. Good stuff. Speaking of great superhero movies, the Man of Steel International trailer dropped. Same day as Star Trek, because they couldn't give my prostate a rest. This focuses a lot on Krypton. One of my favorite lines in there is Lana L something. Superman. His mom's got to have an L in her name. And she's like, but they'll hurt him, they'll kill him, because the Earthlings won't understand him. And fucking Jor-El just looks at her like, how? Like, he straight knows the deal. He knows what's up with the fucking Earth's yellow sun, bro. He knows his son's gonna be a fucking badass. He's gonna be king shit of Pimp Town. And from then on, I was like, the old, Kryptonian armor is revealed. There's some spaceships going on, other than, the ones we had seen. There's a lot of splashes of Superman just Supermaning the fuck out of everything. Like, that's everything you ever wanted or played as a kid that Superman should do, he's doing. But in the name of truth, justice, and, the human way, as we'll say today. As we say now. Because he is Earth's Superman. And you get a little Michael Shannon as Zod. He is looking for... There was a viral teaser that leaked with his weird power mask on saying, citizens of Earth, you have something of ours. You have one of our citizens. This shows him in a courtroom thing on Krypton, I think. He's like, I will find him! Like, he's freaking out. He's pissed. This Zod's bringing the hate. Just like the other Zod. But this guy's, not a solid gold dancer. He's got practical fucking power armor. And he's going to fight a scientist's son, which means, powerful as, Soups is to us, it's going to be a fight. Ooh, it's going to be nice. Looks so sexy. Favorite part at the end, which I get to say about my tattoo later, is Lois Lane's like, so what's the S about? He's like, it's not an S. To my people, it means hope. And she's like, well, it looks like an S to us. He's like, well, fuck you, bitch, alright? Means hope. That's so fucking awesome! I get to say that now! And my little family crest be like, means hope, motherfucker. Boom! Yes, we can! Yes, he did! Yes, I did. All over your face. I'm excited for all of these things. Big nerd, Comics Day, Star Trek. That trailer gave me, if I had to rate them, Star Trek over Superman, but it's a slim goddamn margin. I am blue ballsing it until at least May, which is just around the corner. So that's all there is. There is no more. Hope you had fun listening. I had fun making it. Peace!